Okay, so this is just a little thing that I'm doing. Sorry, my tongue's really distracting me. Um, I am making this video for Green Day, because I feel like I need to say some things to them that have really helped me. First of all, I'd like to thank Billy Joe Armstrong for everything, along with Trey Cool and Mike. And, you know, freshman year, I really started to get into Green Day, and I think that's where my confidence started to come in, and I didn't realize it until maybe a year ago that Green Day was my confidence boost, and they really taught me, to be myself and not, um, care about what people think of me, and to just, you know, be myself and not care about anything. And I really think that they deserve a big fat thank you for me and every other fan that they've helped. One song that really did speak to me was Basket Case, about the panic disorder and the anxiety disorder, which I have. I've had it for years, ever since my parents got divorced and everything like that. Um, I love that song, Basket Case. It really helps me know that I'm not the only one that has it, and I know for a fact that I'm not the only one that has it. There are millions of people who suffer through it, and I'd really like to say that Jesus of Suburbia helped me too, and my best friend. My second thing is I wanted to thank them for helping me, even though they don't know that they helped me. I want them to know that I really do appreciate the fact that you and your music and everything you guys even brought me and my best friend all together. At first, we kind of were just like, ooh, who's that girl? Like, why is she like Green Day and blah, blah, blah. And then we started talking about how much they helped us, and it like brought us closer, and, realized that we don't just have Green Day in common. We have the same problems. We have the same, personality and all that kind of stuff. And it kind of just helped me a lot. And, you know, me and Val have been inseparable since freshman year, and we are about to be seniors, um, coming in September, well, August. And I really, really think that I owe them a lot for that, because me and Val have been through so much together. We have never, ever, ever fought nothing about anything. Every time we get together, we talk about Green Day or like what's new and um, all that kind of stuff. We play Green Day Rock Band all the time, um, and it's just a way for me to express myself through Green Day. And that's my friend Jessica. Um, Another thing is, ever since I started listening to Green Day, my parents thought it was just a phase and that I would get over it in like a year or two, like I did with my other bands. And it's been almost 3 years now. Well, I've liked Green Day like my whole life, pretty much, but I really started to get into them when I realized how much I can, you know, um, relate to their music and them. Like, for some reason, I feel like I relate to Mike the most, because the way he grew up, he had a rough childhood and never really, had a voice, and I know I didn't. And, I always saw my parents fight, and I never really liked it. It kind of tore me down a little bit, to the point when I began high school, I started doing drugs and drinking and, you know, smoking cigarettes, which I just recently stopped because I realize it's not good for me, and I'm better than that. Um, and that's just in the background with her dog Spike. But no, Green Day has always been there for me, and I really appreciate that, and I just really want to thank them for that. I can't describe my feelings for their music. I've done everything involving Green Day. Like, me and my friend Val are going to go to Oakland and, Berkeley area, San Francisco, to go visit all the places about Green Day or involving Green Day, like, um, just visit all the spots of our heroes, pretty much. And I think that'll be a good thing for us, because it's brought us closer, it's gotten me through the hard times. Um, and it just showed me not to be afraid of being myself. But I really, really appreciate everything. I hope that one day I will get to meet them. I don't live far from Oakland. I live actually like 40 minutes away from Oakland by driving. Um, when I go to San Francisco all the time, I pass through Oakland, and I'm just like, oh my God, where's Billy? Like, you know. I have been to Rudy's. Um, nice place. I actually asked the waitress, "Have you ever met Mike?" And she was like, "Yeah, yeah, he comes in all the time for breakfast and blah blah blah." And his kids. I'm like, "Oh my gosh, hopefully one day I get to meet him because I feel like I can relate to him the most." And I really, I've always had this thing about Trey that always like really made me laugh because he's just a big old ball of energy. I actually was so in love with Trey once that, well, I still am, but I got the red Converse with the black laces that he wears, and I wear them all the time. I now wear black laces with my black Converse because of Billy. Um, it's just it's not a phase that my parents thought that it was gonna be, and they realized that they helped me, even though they make fun of me for it. It's like you can't make fun of who I am, and I don't really care what they say. And Jessica's probably fallen asleep for me talking about Green Day, but it's kind of just something that I love and I'll always love. Hopefully, I get to see them on tour again. My goal is to meet them and meet his son because I love Emily's Army. I do. And I hope that one day it's just, I don't know what I'd say to them. I'd probably just freak out, like inside, but I wouldn't act like a total fool. Um, but I feel like I would be a fool if I just said thank you to them because it's like they don't know me and they don't know why they helped me. But yeah, I love Green Day, and I really hope that they see this and understand and know how much I appreciate them and that I love them very much. And thanks for your music and thanks for being the three dads that I never had. Um, that may sound weird, but it's the truth. Like they were always there for me when no one else was. Um, but yeah, they are my life. They are my heart. They are everything to me right now, and it probably always will be. Um, I actually recently just went to go see the American Idiot on Broadway show twice within 3 days. I went to the San Francisco one and at the Orpheum Theater, and it was amazing. I met Gabriel Antonassi and Joshua Kovic. They were pretty amazing. I described that in my other video, and it was probably the best thing um, seeing that because then I got to really see. Like I understood the album before, but I really got to see it in person, like actually played out. And I hope one day that my dreams come true, that I become a star and I can play Heather in that show because I really think that I could do that, and I really hope that I can. And then another thing is, I saw it July 3rd with my mom, and we ended up getting in a fight because I was just, I was too into Green Day, and my mom got mad at me because I wouldn't shut up, but whatever. And, I really think that I owe them a big fat thank you. So, yeah, that's pretty much it.